Hey, Steph. I think we have you. Hey, Tiffany. All right, let me get you guys situated in a second here. Tiffany, can you hear me? Hey, Vicky. Okay, I'm just trying to hear everyone right now. Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah?
Yes, we can hear you.
Awesome. Nice share. Okay, cool. Awesome. Let me just turn down these lights because it gets a little glary. Also, welcome to my home. So we've got a couple more minutes before we get started. I'm gonna put in the chat the playlist as well, and then that way you guys can connect to it. I did put the playlist in the email, so you can connect with it from there as well. You probably won't super get to hear it. Cool. Let me just add it to the chat. I found out recently that the best way to view me is by doing this upright. I'm on one of those giant iPads and they are interesting to say the very least. Oh, nope, that's not it. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna tip this back and then I'm gonna come back to normal. Also hope everybody is, what happened? Maybe unlock your screen. Oh, no. I think it should be okay. It's just the angle in which my, my iPad tends to come into. It's different with your phone because that one I can have just upright, but my iPad is janky. Okay, so I've put the Spotify playlist as well in the chat there. Just waiting on a couple more people, seeing if there's anyone else that we need. It works better now, yeah. Okay, cool. We still got a couple more minutes. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Today for class, I'm gonna give you guys a couple more minutes too. We are gonna need to be set up by a wall. I'm gonna have a wall that's just a little further down on that end, so I'm gonna be moving my iPad during our peak pose. What we're gonna learn, we're gonna be doing some handstands today. So if you've never done handstands before, this is a good time to try and play with it. Also, of course, if you have zero desire of ever doing a handstand, you're totally welcome to do that as well, and that's okay. So we're just gonna wait. Okay, got a couple more people. We probably won't start until 5 minutes in. So get yourself settled if you wanna switch out into somewhere that's closer to a wall, like I said, because we will be doing some wall work. That'll be good for you as well. Also, just a reminder that, hey, John. Oh, wow, you are on the beach. I love that. That's amazing. I wish I could be on the beach too. We're going to be the Spotify playlist. I've put it in the chat. I also did add the Spotify playlist to the email that I sent you guys just now. We will get started soon. And just also to note, when we do start, hey, Suzanne, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a minute. Happy to see you here. when we do when we do get started, I will put you all in on mute, and that way you guys can just hear me. And then when we do come to the end of class so that we can all namaste together, I will unmute you all. So I will be expecting a namaste from all of you and just a sense of community. Hey, Bessie. Let's see who else I can see here. Like I said, it's been really awkward having to maneuver this, but we're all getting used to this new norm and figuring this out. I'm constantly playing around with this. Just have a couple more. There's Mandy. Hi, Mandy. I don't see you, but that's okay. And again, you are most welcome to have your video off. There will be moments in class where I won't necessarily be practicing. I will still be guiding you through it, and I can probably talk form to you guys and talk to you guys about maybe how to open up the hips a little bit more, depending on what it is. But that's entirely up to you. And so we've got a couple more minutes. Again, if you checked on the Spotify, today's class is Sunday Special 3. And I put the Spotify link up there. I will let you guys know when to get started with the playlist. And then we will go from there. Okay, I'll give it a couple more minutes. I think there's a few more of us. I just want to do a little roll call. I got to check y'all in. Amanda's here. Camilla, Tessie, Tiffany. I don't see Deborah just yet. Got one more person that's probably need to come in shortly. Oh, I have a chat. Hello, cool. Hey, Andrea. Hasib's in. Hey, Hasib. Okay. There's only one more people. So my cutoff time is 1 more minute. So again, if you want to, you can always move later on to a wall, but we will need a wall at one portion of the class. And if you want to go ahead and get started, we will get started on our backs, basically in a Shavasana. So you can go ahead and lay yourself down. And if you're going to follow along with the playlist, I will be letting you know when to start that. Just waiting 1 more minute. Mute all. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mute you guys all, and we will get started. So everybody just start laying down onto your mats. And it really doesn't matter how you lay down, just allow yourself to find a comfortable spot to draw in and to allow yourself to come into your space. And whatever that means for you today, you know, just allow yourself that moment to take a mental scan from the crown of your head all the way to the tips of your toes, noticing where that lands you, what that means for you. And sinking in and feeling fully supported by the ground beneath you. We're starting laying down on the ground. And take a full deep inhale in through your nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Inhale all the way, fill the belly, fill the lungs, feel your heart rise. Open your mouth, sigh it out. So the yogis believe that when you sync up and organize your pranic energy, that is your life force, then once you do that, that life will unfold itself for you and it will make more sense. So throughout this practice, really focus on your breath more than ever. I know that a lot of us feel pretty lost right now and uncertain as to what these next few weeks, months will look like. But come back to that breath and try and organize. We're all laying down, okay? And then from here, go ahead and bend your knees and take your feet down onto the mat. And if you're gonna play along with the music, we're gonna start now with Contaminated by Banks. We're basically setting up for a bridge pose. So from here, walk your heels in towards your glutes. Your fingertips will graze your heels, okay? From here, think about bringing those knees forwards as you lift your hips up. Nice and slow. And from here, you're gonna interlace the hands behind the low back, wrapping your shoulders under. Opening up through your chest, opening up through, maybe your shoulder blades will connect. Can you think of lifting up from the outer hip bones? Raising those hips up nice and high. Take a full breath in here. And exhale slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Lower the hips down. From here, you're gonna walk your left heel in towards the center line. And then you're gonna send that right leg up towards the sky, flex the toes towards the shin. Planting down firmly into the palms, into that left heel. Lift your hips up. Once again, interlace the hands behind the low back. Flex the right toes towards the shin. Take a full breath in. Can you lift up that knee, that foot a little bit higher? Exhale as you lower slowly down just to a hover. Inhale, send that right leg all the way back up. Keep that left hip lifted up. Exhale, lower slowly to a hover, nice and slow. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower just to a hover. Working nice and slow here. Inhale it up, 2 more. Exhale, slowly lower, really pressing into that left heel. Inhale it up, squeezing into the right butt cheek. Exhale as you lower down to a hover. Go ahead and bring that right foot down. And then lower the hips back down. Heel toe that right foot into center. This time you're gonna send that left leg up, flex the left toes towards the shin, really activate through your quadricep here. Interlace the hands behind the low back as you lift the hips up, coming to that bridge pose with the one leg. Full breath in, lift up that left leg even higher. Exhale as you lower down just to a hover. Inhale it up. Exhale, lower to a hover. Taking 3 more, inhale it up. Exhale, lower just to a hover, nice and slow and control. Inhale it back up. Exhale, lower. That's it, Suzanne. Inhale, lower up one last time. And then exhale, lower it down. Take your feet as wide as your mat, knees in together to touch. Allow the low spine to settle. Maybe windshield wiper the legs side to side a little bit. Let that feel nice to your low back. Coming to low boat, zip the legs in together. Feet are gonna hover just above the ground. You're gonna lift your shoulders and your chest up nice and high. Fingertips facing forwards. From here, hug the knees into the chest. Can you try and connect your knees to your forehead? I'm not there, but really try and squeeze tight, tight, tight. Full breath in. And then exhale, knees together. Lower it down just to that low boat. Inhale, hug it in, tight, tight, tight as much as you can. Exhale, extend. Nice and slow. Inhale, bring it all the way back in. Your shoulders and your chest are still lifted into that low boat. Squeeze it tight. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, 2 more, lift up. Really crunch it in nice and tight. Use your abdominals. Exhale, lower. 1 more, full breath in. And then exhale, just to that hover. All right, from here, you're gonna keep those legs hovering. You're gonna lower your shoulders and take your arms out to a T. Okay, legs are hovering. Send your legs up the wall. Send them up nice and high. From here, take a full breath in. Exhale, can you bring your shins as close as possible towards your face? Maybe your butt lifts up off the ground. Stay here, full breath in. Keeping the legs together. Exhale, can you send all 10 toes towards the right side, just to a hover? Towards your right fingertips, as high up as possible, just to a hover. Inhale it up to center. Exhale as you take it over to the left. Inhale it up to center, back to that, legs up the wall. Exhale as you lower it down for that low boat. Inhale, send the legs up. Exhale, can you bring your shins as close as possible to your face? Full breath in here. Exhale as you take it over to the right, just to hover over those right fingertips. Inhale to center. Exhale as you take it over to the left. Left toes as close as possible to your left fingertips, just to a hover. Inhale to center. Exhale as you take it down, just to a hover to that low boat. Inhale it up. Exhale as you take the shins as close as possible to your face. Yeah, that's it, Tessie. Inhale it up. Exhale as you take it over to the right side. Inhale it up. Exhale over to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale one last time, low boat, you got this. Inhale it up. Exhale as you take it over close to the shins. Take it over to the right side. Inhale to center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale to center, hands behind the thighs. Rock yourself up and down the spine 3 to 5 times, massaging that low back. And whenever you're ready, we'll meet in a ragdoll at the top of the mat. Feet hips width distance. And throughout class, we will have our feet in the hips width distance. See that your low belly can connect to your upper thighs. And my low belly right now is screaming from all that core work. But can you use the breath as that measure, as that tool that calms the nervous system? Let yourself rock side to side. Maybe this time you'll take your thumbs into the elbow creases. Swing side to side, letting this feel nice into the low spine. And then we'll slowly unwind, halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, bend into the knees, and slowly start to draw yourself up. Last thing to come up is your head. Sweep your hands up, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. So listen closely, we're gonna do a little bit of a breath exercise. So you're gonna interlace just the tops of your fingers together. And then from here, when we inhale, we're gonna press down. Okay, you're gonna feel as the inhale lifts from your heart space, but with your hands, you're gonna actively press down. This is a sign that we are using the inhales to ground us. And then on the exhales, even though we're releasing, we're lifting up and releasing something, okay? So inhale as you feel the heart, the chest lift, pressing the hands down. Exhale as you open up, let something go. Inhale, use this to ground down. Exhale, reach up. You can do open mouth or closed. Inhale, ground down. And exhale, release, lift up. Use this time as your way of trying to organize your pranic energy, whatever it is that you're devoting your breath to, your time to. Use this as a moment to really kind of organize that breath. Work it in a cadence that suits and fits you. All right, go through one last round, lifting up, and then hands will come to heart center. Take a full breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Sweep your hands up, inhale. And then exhale, bow it down, fold it forward, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the palms down, step back, find that high plank. Hands under your shoulders, protraction of the shoulders. So you're really pressing down into the ground, squeeze the glutes together tight through your core. Take a full breath in as you shift your weight forwards. Exhale, bend the elbows in towards the midline and lower all the way down into the ground. Counteracting all of that core work that we just did, take your hands by your rib cage. Inhale, first off, we press up into our baby cobra Bhujangasana using just the strength in the upper back. Shoelace part of your feet are pressing down into the ground. Full breath in. Exhale, lower. Option for cobra or baby cobra, whatever you feel ready for. Press down, get nice and long through the arms, have a nice little bit of a bend. Reaching your neck up nice and tall. Feeling the front side body, the core lift up. Full breath in. Exhale as you lower. One more of these back bends. Option for your up dog. This time your thighs will lift up off of the mat. As you lift up, feel for that nice big opening through the belly, through the lower abdominals and the upper abdominals. Full breath in. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Deep inhale. Open your mouth, side out. All right, from here, walk out your dog. Sway side to side, bending into one knee, bending into another. All right, from here, bend the knees, look to the top of your mat, inhale. Step, hop, or float to the top, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Halfway lift, inhale. Or sorry, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, take your vinyasa high to low plank. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Sorry, that was a little sloppy. I think we had an uninvited, an unwanted visitor into our Zoom class, so had to make sure that we were good there. Okay, everyone in our down dog, take a full breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Bend the knees, look to the top of your mat, inhale. Exhale, step, hop, or float forwards, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale, reach up. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the palms down, step it back, find that high plank. Shift your way forwards, inhale. Lower halfway or all the way, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. And downward facing dog, exhale. Listen closely, we're gonna switch up our down or our sun A's a little bit. So inhale, bend the knees, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, right heel kicks into your right butt cheek, and then shift your weight forwards, step it forwards into that low lunge. Now from here, left heel towards the left butt cheek, kick it in nice and tight, squeeze that left butt cheek, and then step the left foot to meet the right, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, rise to stand. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Sweep your hands up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana, your way, high to low. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look to the top of your mat, inhale. This time the left heel will kick up nice and high towards your left butt cheek, and then step the foot through. Right heel towards your right butt cheek, nice and tight, and then step the foot through. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Urdhva Hastasana, rise to stand, full breath in. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Reach up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step it back and take your vinyasa high to low. Knowing that the vinyasas are always optional, you do you. We're coming to one last Sunday, but we're gonna do a little bit of a hop exercise. So listen closely. Feet will come together to touch. When I tell you to inhale, bend the knees, look to the top of the mat, bring the knees close as possible towards your chest, so you're kind of about to launch up, and then try and kick your heels into your glutes, and then step back into your down dog, okay? You may need to see what I'm doing again. So bend the knees, look to the top of the mat, heels to butt as you kick up, and then come back to your down dog. Okay, we're gonna do 4 of these all together. Bend the knees, look to the top of your mat, exhale, as you kick the heels into the glutes, step it back, down dog. Maybe you catch some hang time. Bend the knees, look forwards, inhale, exhale, heels to butt. 2 more, bend the knees, look forwards, inhale, exhale, heels to butt. Ooh. 1 last one, bend the knees, look to the top of your mat, inhale, kick the heels in, and down dog. All right, we're gonna do 1 last one, and we'll finally come to the top of your mat. Maybe if you shift your shoulders over your wrists, you might catch some hang time. Bend the knees, look to the top, inhale, exhale, as you float it forward, and step it down, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise to stand, hands high to the sky, palms to touch, hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Everyone take a full breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Reach your hands up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana, your way, high to low. And we meet in downward facing dog. Holding this down dog for 3 breaths. Grab water, towel off. And we'll get started with our sequence. Okay. This is where I check in with you guys, seeing how we're doing. You can give me a thumbs up, a middle finger for all of those, that core work that I made you guys do. I'm sweating, I know. Thanks, Vicky. Thanks, Steve. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Lowering down to all 4s. We're gonna get into our wrists a little bit. Hands underneath your shoulders. Knees, hips are distance apart. From here, take your fingers to face your knees. And you're gonna shift your weight ever so slightly forwards. Inhale. Exhale as you take your butt close to your heels, getting into the backs of your wrists. Inhale forward. Exhale it back. Inhale forward. Exhale it back. 1 more. Inhale forwards. Grounding. Exhale helps you find more space. Okay, come forward. And then from here, you're gonna flip the palms. Palms will face up. Fingertips will face each other. Pressing into the palms, get nice and long through your arms. Exhale, squeeze your hands into tight, 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 tight fists, as tight as you possibly can. Inhale, open up the palms. Exhale, squeeze tight. Can you try and straighten those arms, protract the shoulders? Okay. From here, come back to neutral. Hands will come down. Actually, maybe shake out the wrists a little bit. I know that was a little bit tough. We are gonna get pretty risky in this sequence and into our handstands later. All right, from here, send your right leg towards the back of the space. Right toes point down, lift is coming from the butt cheek. Send your left hand forwards as if you're about to shake someone's hand. Take a full breath and get nice and long. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to chest. Inhale it long. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale long. Exhale, bring it in. 1 more, inhale long. Exhale, drive it in. Get nice and long, inhale. This time you're gonna kick the right foot towards your butt cheek. Sweep that left hand back for your tiger pose. Grab hold of the ankle or your toes. And really think of kicking your foot into your hand. We're coming to this shape later on in our sequence. So try and remember and bring pranic energy into this shape, understanding what this means. Okay, go ahead and lower down. And then we're taking it on the left side. Send that left leg long, reach your right hand forwards. Lift is coming from that butt cheek. Full breath in. Exhale, bring it in, crunch it in. Inhale it long. Exhale, crunch it in. 2 more. Inhale it long. Exhale, drive it in. Inhale long. Exhale it in. Inhale long, kick the left foot into the glute. Right hand grabs hold of that left foot. Kick the foot in, finding your tiger pose. Feel for your left knee lifting up a little bit higher, using the psoas muscle to open up. And even your right shoulder is gonna find a nice big stretch here by kicking into it. Full breath in. Exhale, unwind. From here, come back to that tabletop. We're coming to a modified side plank on the right side. So you're gonna spin that right foot back, right hand is down, left hand is reaching up, left leg lifts. Okay, left leg lifts, we're coming to that modified half moon, working our obliques. Full breath in, get nice and long. Exhale, elbow to knee, crunch it in for 3. Inhale long. Exhale for 2. Inhale long. Exhale for 1. Inhale long, you're gonna kick your left foot into the glute, left hand swings behind, and once again, you're gonna try and kick that left foot into your hand, opening up for this bound half moon variation. Again, another shape that we'll be coming into later, into our dancer. Full breath in. And then exhale, we'll switch it out. Left hand down, left knee down, left foot kick stands back. Right hand will reach up. Once you're ready, right leg will lift up, flex the toes towards the shin, reach the right hand forward. Full breath in. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale it long. Exhale, connect. Inhale long. Exhale, connect. Inhale long, swing that right hand back, kick the right foot into the glute, and find your bound half moon. Maybe your gaze goes up to the ceiling for a little bit more of a challenge. Full breath in. And then exhale, release it down. Come to that tabletop. Take a full breath in. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. All right, coming to our true sequence. Heel to the feet and together to touch. Right leg lifts, inhale, 3-legged dog. Now flex the toes towards the shin. And from here, we're coming to an open hip, but keep that right leg straight. So stack your right hip over your left, almost like a scorpion tail, but we're not bending the knee just yet. We're opening up that hip, flexing the toes towards the shin. Start drawing circles with that right leg, coming into that fire hydrant, opening up into the hip. Maybe even lift up onto your left toes, finding a little bit more lift. One direction, and then another. All right, lift up, full breath, and keep that hip open. And then exhale, can you connect your right knee to your right tricep with that leg lifted up? Inhale, open it back up. Exhale, scorpion tail. And can you flip your dog, bringing that right foot down. Once that right foot is down, lower the hips down. Stay here for a second. Reach your right hand forwards as if you're reaching for something. And then pressing into that left heel. Inhale, lift up for that wild thing. Press the hips up. Pressing into that left palm, and pressing into that left foot, nice and slow. Can you bring that right foot all the way to the top of the mat? Runner's lunge. From here, look forward, plant firmly into that right foot. And then coming up to stand, bringing that left heel into the butt cheek. Slowly, as you start to come up, left hand will grab hold of the left foot. Right hand will come to the heart space. We're setting up for that dancer's pose. And then begin to open up. Reaching that right hand forwards. Kicking the left foot into the hand. Finding our dancer. Full breath in. Stay for the exhale. All right, from here, slowly start to bend into that right knee. Release the left foot, left knee behind the right calf. Right hand grabs hold of that left foot this time. Then extend that left hand. Kick the foot into the hand. Kick the left foot into the right hand for your other version of your dancers. I know this one might be a little bit tighter. Full breath in. And then exhale. Start bending into that right knee. And that left knee will come behind the right calf and then slowly lower down for your Marchandrasana. All right. From here, left hand will kickstand back. Reach that right hand up. Feel a nice side body stretch over through the right side. Big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Maybe you gaze back. Inhale up to center. Exhale. Press into your right foot. Come up. Right hand will come down. Left hand will extend up. Left leg will extend up. Half moon. Rooting down through all four corners of that right foot. Lifting up, using the strength of the inner left thigh to lift that left leg. Full breath in. And then exhale, slowly start to close it off. Left hand will meet the right. Bring your left foot to about hips width distance. So it might be in the left-hand corner of your mat if your right foot was in the center. Coming to a shortened Malasana squat. So bend the knees, sit your hips down, and if you can, grab your arms, your forearms, bring the chin into the chest, open up the back of your heart, give yourself a nice big hug. Release, inhale, slowly draw yourself up to stand. Hands will come up to center, full breath in. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Big breath in. And forward fold, bring it down. All right, from here, hands will frame that right foot, send that left leg up, standing splits. Now listen closely. Bend a lot into that right knee so that both palms can come down to the mat. You may even want to walk your hands forward a little bit. Bend a lot into the right knee. Lift up your left leg using that butt cheek. Now again, bending even more into that right knee. Lift up onto your right toe so that right heel is lifting up. Your gaze and your weight is going to shift forward onto your palms, really strong here into the shoulders. Full deep inhale. Can you lift up a little bit higher? Breathe here. Breathing when you're upside down is a little bit more difficult. I understand. Full breath in. And then exhale. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. Hands will frame that right foot. Step the right foot to meet the left. And take your vinyasa high to low plank. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Full breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Coming to that left side. Left leg lifts, inhale. Stay for the exhale, except open up that hip. So that left hip will try and open up over the right. Square the shoulders off. Maybe lift up onto the right heel to lift up even higher. Start drawing circles with that left leg. Opening up, coming to that fire hydrant. One more breath. Come back to that fire hydrant, open up that left leg. Left knee connects to the left tricep, bend the elbows halfway. Inhale it back. Now scorpion tail. Left foot comes behind you. Lower the hips down. Reach your left hand forwards. And then inhale, press yourself up. Finding your wild thing. Pressing into the right foot, into the right hand. Slowly bring that left foot up. And if you can, all the way to the top of the mat. Reaching forwards, planting into that left foot. Bring the right foot into the glute. Look forwards to a spot that's not moving and start to come up. Right hand will grab hold of that right foot. Left hand will reach forwards. Dancer's pose. Be okay with the shakes and the wobbles. Try and root firmly into the four corners of that left foot. Full breath in, kick that foot even more. Exhale, we take that curtsy dip. So right, release the foot, right knee behind the left calf, left hand grabs hold of the right foot. Reach your right hand forwards, kick the left foot in, find your dancer. This one's a little bit more tougher for me. Full breath in, stay for the exhale. All right, release the foot, bring the right knee behind the left calf, and slowly start to lower yourself down for your Marchandrasana. Lower the hips down. Right hand is gonna swing behind you. Left hand is gonna reach up. Full breath in. Stay for the exhale. Maybe you gaze behind you. Launching forward into that left foot, pressing that left foot down, left hand down. Lift the right leg, lift the right hand for your half moon. It's a big step forwards, trusting your body. Maybe you don't get it the first round, maybe you don't get it the second, maybe you do get it the third. Either way, it's about showing up and breathing. Full breath in. Exhale, right hand will come down. Step your right foot to the outside of the right side of your mat and lower the hips down. Find yourself in your shortened Malasana. Give yourself that nice tight squeeze, that hug. Opening it from the back of your heart. We've opened up the back bend, so also nice to open up in a different direction. And then slowly inhale, rise up to stand. Hands will come to heart center, reach up. Samasthiti, exhale. Take a full breath in here. Open your mouth, exhale. Reach your hands up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Hands will frame that left foot. Send that right leg up for your standing split. Bend a lot into that left knee. Maybe your hands even come forwards. Lift up from the right butt cheek and then lift your left heel up off of the mat. Your weight will start to come into the hands, into the shoulders. Can you still bring the crown of your head down towards the ground, lifting up even higher? Full breath and lift up from that right butt cheek. Exhale. Start lowering that right foot to the back of the mat. And then take your vinyasa. Left foot meets right. High to low. Upward facing. And downward facing dog. Holding this down dog for 3 breaths. Grab water towel off. And we'll start working this a little bit of a breath pose. Working through here. All right. One more nice full breath in. And a deep breath out. Okay, down dog. Full breath in. Open your mouth, side out. Organizing our pranic energy, okay? Right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, open up that hip, keep the right leg straight. Full breath in. Exhale, right knee to the right tricep, bend the elbow halfway or fly. For 3, 2, 1. Send that right leg back up, inhale. Scorpion tail, flip your dog. Lower the left hip down, reach that right hand forwards. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, 1 big step. Right foot to the top of the mat, runner's lunge. Nice and slow, start to rise, inhale. Left foot grabs hold of the left hand, or left hand grabs hold of the left foot, and then reach it forwards. Dancer's pose. Full deep inhale. Exhale, as you find that curtsy, switch out the hands. Right hand grabs hold of that left foot, open up. Full breath in. Exhale, release the foot. Right knee behind, or sorry, left knee behind the right calf. Lower down for that Marchandrasana. Sit the hips back. Left hand down. Right hand reaches up and over. Full breath in. And then press off of that left hand. Press into the right foot. Right hand open up. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Full deep inhale. Exhale. Left foot on the outside. Lower down to your Malasana squat. Give yourself that hug. Full breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, come on up, rise. Full breath in. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Inhale, reach up. Forward fold, exhale. Left leg lifts, standing splits, full breath in. Now listen closely. You're gonna come back to that tiptoe, but from here, you're gonna start walking your hands over to the left side, almost like a ballerina. We're twisting ourselves to the back of our mat. Lifting up onto those toes, sending that left leg up, and then you're gonna start walking the hands up, and we're in our 3-legged dog on the left side. Left leg lifts, inhale. Open up that hip for that fire hydrant. Exhale. Full breath in here. Left knee to left tricep, connect or fly for 3, 2, 1. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Scorpion tail. Flip your dog. Sit your hips down. Left hand reaches forward. Inhale, lift up, explode up. Then one big step. Left foot to the top of the mat. Runner's lunge. Look forwards. Come on up to stand onto that left leg. Right hand grabs hold of the right foot. Left hand reaches forward. Natarajasana. Full breath in. Exhale. Switch out the hands. Curtsy dip. Left hand grabs hold of the right foot. Reach that left hand. Full breath in. Exhale. Bending into the knees. Coming to that Marshandrasana. Right knee behind the left calf. Right hand reaches back. Left hand reaches towards the back of the space. Full breath in. Present to the right palm. Left foot down, left hand down. Right leg lifts. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Full breath in. Exhale. Right foot on the outside of the mat. Lower down to that Malasana. Full breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, come on up to stand. Full breath in. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, send that right leg up. Full breath in. Listen closely. Plant the palms down, lift that left heel up. You'll start walking your hands towards the right side to face the back of the mat. Lifting it up, walking yourself up to your three-legged planks. Bring that right foot to meet the left, find that high plank, full breath in, and then take your vinyasa high to low. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Holding this down dog for another 3 breaths. We have one last round of this sequence. Taking it a breath per pose. Taking your time. Giving yourself grace. And if you need to rearrange your pranic energy, that breath, to bring more compassion into your heart, into your headspace for whatever challenges you're facing right now, do that. It's not just in our bodies, but this practice really affects our minds and our hearts as well for the positive. Down dog. Full breath in. Let something go, exhale. Right leg lifts, inhale. Fire hydrant, open it up, exhale. Right knee to the right tricep, hold here. And then send that right leg back up, inhale. Scorpion tail, lower the hips down. Inhale for your flip dog, reach up. And then exhale, right foot to the top of the mat, runner's lunge. Slowly re-rise, inhale. Left foot grabs hold of the left hand. Opposite, left hand grabs hold of the left foot. Reach that right hand forward. I'll get it one day. Full breath in. Exhale, curtsy dip. Switch out the hands. Right grabs hold of left. Reach that left hand forward. Full breath in. Exhale. Left knee behind the right calf. Lower it down. Left hand comes back. Reach up, full breath in. And then exhale, press into the left palm. Right foot, right hand down. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Inhale. Exhale, Malasana. Stay for the inhale. Give yourself that hug. Exhale. Inhale, rise to stand. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Reach up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Standing splits, left leg lifts, inhale. Come on up to those right tiptoes. Start walking your hands towards the right. Tiptoeing yourself towards the back of your mat. And then walk your hands to the back of your space. Finding your three-legged dog on the left side, left leg lifts, inhale. Open it up, exhale. Full breath and lift up onto the right heel. Exhale, left to left, connect, straight the leg. Inhale it up. Exhale, flip your dog, lower the hips down. Inhale, explode up. Exhale, left foot to the top of the mat, runner's lunge. Launch off the left foot, coming up to stand, full breath in. Right hand grabs hold of the right foot, finding your dancer's pose. Full breath in. Exhale. Switch the grip. Left hand to the right foot. Reach up. Full breath in. And then exhale, curtsy, dip it down to your Marchandrasana. Nice and slow. Reach that right hand back. Reach the left hand towards the top of your space. Full breath in. Exhale, press into the right hand. Left foot down, left hand down. Ardha. Full breath in. Step it down, Malasana. Giving yourself that hug, inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, rise to stand. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Stay here for a second. Full breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. So even though we're all facing the opposite way and we've been upside down, noticing that we feel a little bit lost or uncertain, or that it's more difficult to breathe when you're upside down, this is what this practice teaches us. And even in these moments, even though it's harder to breathe, we learn to breathe. We learn to take deeper breaths, to arrange our pranic energy, what life we allow in, what quality of life, what quality of breath we allow to come into our space, and what it is that we give out. So instead of giving out fear or anger or frustration, can we focus on letting out, breathing in and letting out hope, steadiness, positivity, all the things that will help keep us centered in who we are. Reach the hands up, full breath in. Forward fold, exhale. Right leg lifts, one more of these as we lift up onto that left heel and start ballerina, or ballerina-ing, that's not a word, but I just made it up. So walking your hands towards the front of your space and walk it out, find that high plank and take your vinyasa high to low. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Okay, grab water, towel off. And here's the part where we're going to get to our wall. So I'm gonna move this around and we're gonna practice setting up for our handstands up against a wall. So hopefully that works. Yeah, okay. So give yourself a second, find your wall, grab some water. If you're like, not gonna happen ever, Jose, don't worry. But you never know till you try. But also we're gonna work on some stretches up against a wall too. So that's gonna be really helpful and kind of fun too. We're working towards our handstand and our hollow back handstand. So we're gonna create that hollow back shape first. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna walk towards a wall and I'm gonna place my hands. I want my hands to be shoulder distance apart. So I'm gonna probably walk my feet in a little bit, okay? So that my hands are in line with my shoulders and I'm standing that far. So we're coming to kind of a supported, or more like a puppy press, or a puppy pose, sorry. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and bring my chest in line with my thumbs. So I'm gonna start walking my hands forwards and then trying to lower my chest down, okay? Now, if this feels more comfortable, or if this feels good, keeping my feet where they're at, I'll actually walk my hands further down and try and bring my chest a little bit further down. Using the breath to guide you, tell you what feels comfortable, so your butt's sticking out. You're opening up through the chest, you're opening up through the heart, playing with your range, with your depth. You do you. We're here for another breath. Okay, now from here, walk it out. Okay, so coming into our handstand. If you've never done a handstand up against a wall, this is how we're gonna come into it. this is how we're gonna kick up into it. This is the one time where I'm like, okay, I'm okay with you guys. Well, that and forearm stand, and I'm okay with kick-ups, but headstands, absolutely not. So you're going to, if we're not practicing our hollow back, we're all gonna try and bring, our hands won't come directly up onto the wall. We're probably gonna do a hand's width. So bring your hands shoulder width distance, okay? Remember that standing split that we had where your knee was lift up onto your left toes. You're gonna have one kick up leg. Mine is my left, okay? From here, I'm gonna send my right leg up strong through my right leg, pointing the toes up nice and strong, squeezing into my right butt cheek. And then I'm going to launch off of that left heel, left foot, and kick that right foot up. From here, bring both legs together to touch. And think of trying to really press into the ground to get long through my arms, squeezing the legs together, pointing the toes up. And maybe you'll catch some hang time as you try and bring your hips over your shoulders. Okay. Slowly lower down. Maybe kicking down, seeing how that felt. Okay. So from here, remember that leg that's kicking up is gonna be your strong leg. That's gonna be like you're really forcing up into it. And you're using your core strength to lift up a little bit higher, okay? Now, if you wanna try your hollow back, if you're really trying to just get your kick-ups, just work on your kick-ups. Now with hollow back, again, using that measurement, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna bring my hands now to come where my feet are, okay? Hollow back is a little bit scary because bringing your body back down into it is a little bit freakier. And then the coming out of it is actually the scariest part. So my hands will be further away. The further away my hands are, the deeper the back bend, okay? So if you're not particularly back bendy, I wouldn't necessarily try this. Just work on your handstands, okay? Hands will come down. Once again, setting myself up. Okay, kicking up, launching off. Now, I have one knee bent, one leg straight. From here, I'm gonna use this bent knee, the foot, so it's my left foot. I'm gonna use this as a guide to press my butt into it and sit down. Once I'm there, I can straighten the legs, straighten my arms. Arms should be, or hands should be underneath my shoulders. Chest should be pressing forwards, okay? Once I'm here, to kick out, bend back into one foot, press that foot into the wall, bring a knee into the chest, and slowly come down, okay? Trying that again, okay? My hands are a little bit out. I'm gonna actually dry my hands off because they're a little bit wet, and that's not good for this kind of practice. So I'm locking my hands down, strong through that right leg, lifting up into the left, kicking up, okay? One leg is straight, one knee is bent, foot is down, strong through my arms, pressing into the ground, butt to heel, okay? Pressing your chest forward, and then kicking, bending back into one foot, and slowly coming out of it. Very nice, Tiffany. Okay, nice, Tessie, really nice. Okay. Slowly, let's come out of it. We got to get back into the ooey gooiness of it all. So lower down to your bellies. Come down to your right ear. Everyone come down to your bellies, lower down to the right ear. We're gonna stretch out our chest. Okay, there we go. From here, you're gonna take your left hand underneath your shoulder. You're gonna thread that right arm under, okay? Just make sure that your neck isn't like super crunched in. Your neck can come forwards. Just getting into the tricep, into that outer rotator cuff. Palm will face up. Now, if this feels comfortable, and you wanna go a little bit deeper, you can take your left arm underneath. Here's where your chin can probably rest up onto that left bicep, and you'll feel it into a little bit deeper into the right side and some into the left as Nice full deep inhale here. And stay for the exhale. Okay, slowly press your palm, begin to unwind. Let that open up, coming to the left side of your mat. See how nice that feels onto the right side as you've opened up through the chest a little bit. Okay, come back through the center. Sweep that right hand in front of you. Right hand underneath your left, or right shoulder, sorry. You're gonna sweep that, thread that left arm under, resting here. Or if you want the double bind, right arm under. Now for my ladies, if you are more bustier, might need to make some adjustments. So you're just gonna want your arm to come on top of the bosom. Breathing into this space, full breath in. And stay for the exhale. Okay, slowly start to unwind. Coming to your backs, letting that feel nice through the left pectoral muscle, the chest, just that counteraction there. Full breath in. And we'll come back through to center. And from here, you're gonna press yourself up. And you're gonna you're gonna come to a seat onto your butt. Then remove the meatier parts of the glutes out of the way. For all those back bends that we did, we also wanna counteract by doing some forward folding. We also did all that core work too, but this will still be nice work into our hamstrings. Reach the hands up, full breath in. Exhale, reach your hands forwards. And if you can't grab hold of your feet, use a towel, or if you have a strap, use that, or just have a nice big bend into the knees as you bring your feet in closer. Full breath in. Exhale, can you plug your shoulders back, reaching your shoulders, your collarbone, spreading through the collarbone, reaching the crown of your head even more forwards. Big breath in. Deep breath out. Okay. Slowly start to unwind. And we're coming to a wider version of our Janu Sirsasana. So take your left knee out. Okay, left foot will come on the inside of the right inner thigh. You'll try and bring that left knee down towards the ground. If you lift up a little bit onto the right butt cheek, that's okay. You're gonna take your right forearm next to your right shin, reaching that right hand forwards. Sweep that left hand up, full breath in, and then exhale. Reach it over towards that right foot. All the while, can you spiral your chest up, finding that alignment, really getting into the side body from the left hip all the way through to the left fingertips. Deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. Okay. Slowly begin to unwind. And you're gonna take your left hand behind your left butt cheek, lift up onto that left shin, and reach that right hand back for a bit of a counter stretch. Okay, sit the hips down. And then from here, we're going to bring switch it out. So that left leg will come out long. Right foot will come on the inside of the left inner thigh. That right knee can come out a little bit more of an angle, okay? Left forearm will come down next to the left shin. Sweep that right hand up, full breath in. Exhale. As you take that side bend over to the left. Feeling this big opening through the right side body. Can you breathe And try and rearrange that pranic energy into your right rib cage. Nice deep inhale here. Stay for the exhale. Okay. Slowly start to come out of it. And then from here, zipping the leg. Oh, sorry. We're going to take that back bend again. So bend back into that right knee, right hand behind the right glute, lift up onto that right shin, and reach that left hand back. Full breath in. Exhale. Sink the hips down. All right. From here, shift the legs in together. Reach the hands forwards, palms face up, full deep inhale here. Exhale. Lower all the way down to the ground. Let yourself rest in this space. Take any wiggles or shakes that you need to help you come into your final resting place. Again, using the pranic energy that you have gathered, letting that wash over you, letting that take over and arrange itself in a way that helps you come more to yourself and be connected into your space. Be connected into that which makes you you. Another full deep inhale. And stay for the exhale.
Dream your sweet dream till your soul is free. Know you are loved. Rest in peace. Dream your sweet dream till your soul is free.
Take a sweet, gentle breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Slowly start bringing small movements back into the body. And however it serves you, we will meet at the top of the mat. Eyes heavy. In a comfortable seat. You can come into this any which way that suits you. And as we close out practice, from the bottom of the heart, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you guys all for joining, not just myself, but joining with your community together. And sorry, I'm unmuting us all just for a little bit. And thanking you for your continuous support of community, and as we are all connected in this together, even though we are disconnected. Take a full breath in as you sweep the palms up to the sky, fingertips to touch, palms to kiss. And to heart center, exhale. May you always be committed to love brilliantly and to bask in the joys of every relationship that you find yourself in. But above all, may you be committed to fully appreciating and expressing exactly who you are, that you may in turn share that magic with the rest of the world. So my heart reach out to yours, and thus we are one. Namaste.
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 Namaste, you guys. Thank you guys so much. Once again, we're really excited to have these Zoom calls with everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you for showing your faces. I miss you guys all so very much. we are excited to have you guys through Zoom. My regular class times will be, hey Andrea, will be Tuesdays 11:30, Fridays 5:30, and Sundays 8:30 p.m. I think I'm gonna make Sundays 8:30 p.m. a bit more of a wind down chill class. So if you have any questions, please connect. We're so happy that you guys, thanks Suzanne, that you guys are still connecting with us through this. And we hope that you have an amazing rest of your Tuesday. And if you guys had fun with that, hollow back, send some pictures, send it to my Instagram. I'll repost. I love doing that. All the love, and y'all take care.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye, Vicky. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Vicky. Bye, Tessie. Love you. Miss you too, Susan.